Dividing fractions. Here's another example where we're not going to divide. We're going to multiply by the reciprocal of the fraction behind the division sign. So I need to take this second fraction and turn it over. X squared minus 2x and x squared minus 4 in the denominator. The first fraction remains the same. So now we're going to try and actually multiply this. We could multiply this all the way out, but don't forget when you're done with fractions, you always have to reduce your answer. So we're going to factor first to try and reduce. We can factor this first trinomial, breaking down the first term and breaking down the last term. Let's use that 2 and 3. The signs are both going to be the same. They're going to be plus signs, and that seems to work just fine. X plus 2, x plus 3. In the denominator, it doesn't factor, so I just put parentheses around it to remind myself that it is one big factor and not two separate terms. In our next fraction, numerator, we'll factor by following the first rule, taking out what's common and then showing you in one set of parentheses what's left. And the denominator, that also factors. That's the difference of perfect squares. So that'll be an x in both parentheses, a 2 in both parentheses, one's a plus and one's a minus. Now we're ready to reduce. Now again, you might want to make a note that you have already factored this, so these really don't exist anymore, just their factors do. So looking for a common factor in both the numerator and the denominator, you may reduce that by dividing them out. Again, we have an x plus 3 and an x plus 3. And then we have an x plus 2 and another x plus 2 in the denominator and in the numerator. So it looks like the only thing not crossed out in this problem is that lonely x, and that would be our answer.